You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White sports supporters, let's talk about the New England Patriots, more specifically Jerod Mayo, Mike Vrabel, and of course this week's game. The New England Patriots have a opportunity to seal up the number one overall pick in the draft, and in turn trade out of that and turn it into a wealth of goodies. They could fill the cabinet up of a cabinet that's barren, to be quite frank, and of course, Patriot fans know that. You know that. But nonetheless, and I don't know if you noticed this morning, the Pro Bowl announcements came out, and I got to tell you, I just got one sentence to say to you. Fire Elliott Wolf. We're talking about Jerod Mayo. Get Elliott Wolf out of there. Brendan Schooler deservingly makes his first Pro Bowler as the only Patriots selection. Where the hell was Christian Gonzalez in all this? We would love to know, but this is just embarrassing. By the way, 9 Pro Bowlers for the Ravens, 7 for the Lions, and 6 for the Eagles. And guys, you know I'm a Niners fan. We got 1, 2, looks like 2 guys on there. That's it. No wonder we didn't make the playoffs. It's been a rough year in Niners land as well, just not as bad as the Patriots. So, of course, we've got a fan out here right now, and he's saying boycott the game. If Jonathan and Robert Kraft don't want to do the right thing and let Mayo go, then don't show up this weekend. Nobody would blame you if you didn't show up anyway. Patriots fans, do not go to the game next week. Protest, make sure Kraft feels the pain and hears our voice. Fire this staff. Bring in a competent staff, i.e. Mike Vrabel. Sincerely, a concerned Patriots fan. My biggest thing right now is you got a head football coach that was blatantly not qualified for the position. You got a Patriots alum who's got a lengthy coaching history, okay? Assistant coach, a defensive coordinator, all this kind of thing in Mike Vrabel, including the Titans head coach, making an AFC championship game, and, of course, is in the Patriots Ring of Honor, Patriots Hall of Fame. He wants to coach this team with this dumpster fire franchise right now. And you don't want to give him the job? You want to talk about ownership malpractice? That's ownership malpractice. And the fans should be letting the Crafts know. Now, of course, they chanted fire Mayo at the last game. If you do show up, you need to chant it again. By the way, you got the number 1 overall pick right now. Well, Jerod Mayo is going to play your franchise quarterback. And I got to be real here. I think he is playing this Drake Maye to try to save his job right now. I do believe this is a panic move. All right? He's trying to get a win that means absolutely nothing, but it goes on his resume. All right? It would be 4 wins, and he can look and go, oh, look, I beat the Bills, the Buffalo Bills. Well, you beat the Bills' second team, and are we sure that this first team can beat the Bills' second team? Because I'm not too sure Mitchell Trubisky can't lead the Bills to a victory anyway. But I think this is a panic move. Drake Maye, what's the point of playing him this weekend? I mean, don't get me wrong. Do I like watching the Patriots play if Drake Maye's not playing? Hell no. I mean, it's like watching paint dry on the wall when Drake Maye's not playing. But he's your franchise quarterback, and he could get injured, and you got the number 1 overall pick, which, of course, again, you can trade back and fill the cupboard full of goodies when it's barren, empty, and you're starving to death. There's no food in there. All right? So, we all know about this. Mike Vrabel is using the Jets as leverage, but he really wants to coach the Patriots. I mean, my God. Mike Vrabel is a popular name among Jets fans for the next head coach, but few in the league believe it will happen. The feeling is Vrabel will use the Jets as leverage to get the job he really wants. Word is the Raiders will make a run at Vrabel. But people don't believe he wants that job either. Vrabel wants the New England Patriots job. People around him tell me, but Robert Kraft seems intent on bringing Jerod Mayo back. I don't know how in the world you can make this decision. Now, this gentleman right here, that's a pretty good follow, NFL writer right here, John Frisella. Let me just, and he is working for Bleacher Report right now. Well, he's put together some of Jerod Mayo's worst coaching decisions this year, on and off the field, by the way. Made baffling comments at his opening press conference, had some people rooting against him from the jump. Absolutely. I mean, that opening press conference, he made it seem like he cared about a lot of things other than football. All right? Started Jacoby Brissett over Drake Maye, massive mistake. When the Commanders started Jaden Daniels, Bears Caleb Williams, and Bo Nix. Look, I don't know how much of a mistake that is or not. So I don't know that I hold that one against him. However, he did go out there and run his mouth and say he was going to win over 4 games. That's not going to happen. The other thing that's happened, and this is a big one. The other day I did a video. Keon White said that they had lost their identity on defense. Well, this was supposed to be the same defense that Bill Belichick had. And it's pretty clear. Jerod Mayo is not a defensive X's and O's guy. This defense is considerably worse than it was last year. That would be one of my biggest concerns, is that his side of the ball that he owns, this team has gotten worse on. When you see that happen, folks, generally speaking, that coach is not going to work out. Called his players soft to the press and the media. The players have quit on him. I believe that. Worst record in the NFL. Now starting his starters when the Patriots can get the first pick in the NFL draft if they lose. Inexplicable. Some of the worst coaching management of all time. Look, here's my issue. It comes down to the fact that when you look at his coaching resume, he shouldn't have gotten the job to begin with. All right? This comes down to ownership handing this man a job based on a feeling, a gut feeling. Well, that's not really how you should be doing things. All right? You know, hiring other coaches with a gut feeling when the guys have got actual experience on their resume, that may be a good tiebreaker. But you had a guy, and even worse, you decided to hire him a while back. And we've looked at his resume. We've looked at Mike Vrabel's. We've looked at Ben Johnson's. We looked at Liam Cohen's. And we've looked at some other people's resume. Jerod Mayo wasn't ready for this job. He wasn't prepared for this job. All right? You know, is that necessarily his fault? No. But it is Robert Kraft's. And it's Robert Kraft's responsibility to realize, look, I made a mistake here. He wasn't ready for the job, and my franchise is going in the wrong direction at record speed. My franchise is sinking into the same land, the same quicksand that the Browns and the Jets and the Raiders and the Jaguars and all these other crap franchises, the same quicksand they're going down, the Patriots are actually in that now. Who the hell would have thought that 5 years ago? But he's got an opportunity, and if Mike Vrabel wants this job, actually wants to come to the Patriots as the Patriots are currently structured, and he wants this gig, you better let him have it. And if you don't, then you're not serious about winning as an owner. You're not. And you're not serious about having the right and most qualified guy in the position. Well, you weren't last year either. By the way, I don't care if people like it or not. That is literally a DEI hire, if you ask me. Oh, I hired him on Warm and Fuzzies. How he made me feel. Yeah, he wasn't qualified, but okay. You're seeing how well that's working out right now. Is Robert Kraft even concerned about football? I'm starting to really doubt that. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.